She has always been there, not outside you, but within you, whispering in dreams, moving through the stillness, calling you back to the sacred knowing you buried long ago. This is the voice of the divine feminine, and today you will remember her. Before civilization was forged in steel and war, before the gods were male and thunderous, there was a frequency, soft, powerful, circular. The divine feminine. This isn't about gender. It's not about male or female. The divine feminine is an energy, a code, a hidden current flowing beneath all of creation. For eons, this sacred essence was revered. Goddesses like Isis, Inanna, Sophia, Shakti, they weren't myths. They were mirrors, reflections of the soul's deeper truth. That life is born from within, not without. From the womb, not the sword. But something changed. As humanity fell into density, it fell into forgetfulness. The divine feminine became dangerous. Her wisdom was too wild, too free, too uncontrollable. And so, she was silenced. Worship turned to war. Circles turned to hierarchies. The womb was turned into shame. The codes of the feminine were buried in myth, in blood, in bone. But they were never lost. They were encoded in you. Every human carries both divine masculine and feminine. But in most, the feminine lies dormant. It lives in your intuition, that gut feeling you were taught to ignore. It pulses through your creativity, the art you hesitate to share. It stirs in your empathy, that deep ache when the world suffers. The divine feminine codes aren't ideas. They are frequencies, subtle signals awakening your inner universe. They are the energies of receptivity, inner knowing, creation, flow, surrender, resurrection, and when they awaken, they don't just rise, they resurrect. Resurrection isn't just a biblical concept, it's a spiritual process, an inner rising from layers of falsehood. The divine feminine teaches this, that death is not an ending, it's transformation, that wounds are portals to wisdom, that you don't need to ascend out of your body. You must descend into it, because your body is the temple. And she, the Divine Mother, is awakening there, in your breath, your pain, your stillness. She wants you to remember, you were never meant to be perfect. You were meant to be whole. So how do we awaken these codes? It begins in stillness, in listening not to the outside world, but to the inner whisper you've long ignored. Try these portals. 1. Breathwork. Unlock the wisdom stored in your body. 2. Moon rituals. Sync with inner cycles of the cosmos. 3. Sacred journaling. Let the soul speak without judgment. 4. Creative flow. Art, dance, music, not to impress, but to express. 5. Surrender. Allow life to unfold without control. And most of all, feel. Because the feminine doesn't speak in logic. She speaks in emotion. She doesn't yell. She pulls with gravity, grace, and truth. It's time to remember. The time has come. The return of the feminine is not a prophecy. It is a pulse. And it's rising in you. As you reclaim the sacred within, you activate others through your presence, your healing, your remembrance. This is resurrection. Not as a savior from above, but as a return from within. You are not broken. You are blooming. And the Divine Mother is guiding you home. If this awakens something in you, then it's not by accident. You've heard her voice before, you've walked this path before, and now you rise again. You are meant to be whole. Subscribe for more sacred remembrance. Share this video with a soul who's ready to awaken. Comment below, I carry the divine feminine code. The resurrection has already begun, and it begins with you.